whispers in the hallowed hall, ragtime echoes of silence. The cathedral loomed in the misty night, its spires piercing the drizzle. The ancient stones whispered secrets of the past. Inside, tranquility enveloped me, the scent of varnished wood and incense, lingering like old prayers. This was my nightly realm, hushed service and unvoiced prayers. The rain's rhythm against stained glass mirrored the gentle water from my mop, creating a melody of solitude. As I moved through the vast emptiness, the cathedral felt like an ocean of stillness. My footsteps echoed like ripples. I paused by a pew, the cool wood beneath my fingers, gazing at the altar where candles flickered like steady beacons. My heart ached with an unseen burden, words seeking release. Lord of mercy, I whispered, the vastness swallowing my voice. I feel so alone, so lost. I don't know where I belong. Silence stretched, offering contemplation, as if the stones waited for me to listen, to hear the divine whisper. The organist began playing, the notes swelling into the space, their beauty haunting and hopeful. Each note painted a portrait of faith, echoing off the walls and illuminated saints. The melody wrapped around my heart, probing and questioning my weary soul. The music was both balm and mirror, reflecting my disquiet. Could I find my place here? Leaning the mop, I knelt on the cold marble, eyes closed, feeling anchored by the stone. Shepherd of my soul, I prayed, letting music and longing guide me. Lead me through this darkness, show me where I belong. The quiet after my prayer was filled not with emptiness, but with promise. The music whispered peace, as if carrying divine assurance into my uncertainty. By the time my duties were done, the rain was a soft mist. I lingered in the doorway, watching droplets dance in the lamplight, tiny prisms of fleeting beauty. Something within me had shifted, a lightness akin to the sky, clearing after a storm. I understood the need to reach out. The organist's jubilant notes celebrated my quiet transformation. I stepped towards the loft, drawn by newfound courage. I called softly, my voice steady. carrying my greeting. Thank you for the music. It helped me hear something I needed to. My words hung in the air, an offering of gratitude and connection. The organist turned a warm smile, eyes reflecting wisdom. Sometimes he replied gently, it's about listening. His words resonated deeply, nudging me towards understanding and connection. In his response, I felt a spark of belonging, a thread weaving through my isolation, a simple act yet profound, a divine nudge towards community and shared faith, the beginning of a journey graced by connection. Holy One, in the quiet of the night you spoke. Grant me ears to listen and a heart to learn. Lead me into your loving embrace, where I find my place in you. Amen. Light by the river. Act I, strum of silence. The evening air is crisp, gently prickling my skin with its coolness as I station myself by the river. My usual haunt. The sound of flowing water underscores the rhythm of city life, soft yet persistent. The river seems timeless, as if its eternal flow is whispering secrets from ages past. I strum my guitar, each note weaving into the twilight, creating a tapestry of sound that wraps around me like a comforting old coat. My fingers are worn and familiar with the strings. Each chord is like an old friend. But then, a sharp twang disrupts the harmony. A string snaps, echoing my own uncertainty. The snapping reverberates in the silent pockets of air. My stomach knots in response, as if sharing in the string's sudden break. For a moment, I stare at the broken strand, its loose end quivering in the breeze. Like my frayed spirit, I can feel the weight of the moment pressing down on me. The world blurring around the edges as disappointment tightens its grip. The people walking past, the steady rhythm of their steps, the soft murmurs of their conversations. Everything fades into the background. I bow my head, closing my eyes, not caring for the curious glances of passers-by. Lord of mercy, I whisper between breaths, my voice barely audible over the gentle rush of the river. I am lost if music is my path. Why does it feel so fragile? Guide me, for I am but a weary traveler in need of light. My prayer hangs in the air, unanswered, yet I wait in hope that somewhere he listens. A humming stranger, a pause in my lament allows other sounds to seep through. Footsteps, laughter, conversations, a tapestry of life that reminds me I'm part of something larger. Yet amidst this symphony, I catch a single soft hum. It stands out, a gentle melody that seems to dance with the floating notes of my broken performance. I open my eyes to find a passerby, a woman whose hum carries an odd familiarity. As if it's a part of the river's song, her eyes are calm, exuding a serenity that I find both inviting and inspiring. I watch her, captivated by the simplicity of her joy. The world seems to pause around us as if time itself is holding its breath. Our eyes meet briefly and she offers a comforting smile before continuing on her way, her melody lingering in the air like the scent of blooming wildflowers. It's a momentary connection yet profound, as if God had whispered through her tune, reaching into my soul and tugging at the strings of my heart, prompting a stir deep within me. Inspired by the serendipity of the encounter, I gather courage to offer another prayer, one of surrender and hope, feeling a new warmth swell within me. Holy One, I speak softly into the evening glow that seems to shimmer with a new light. I lay down my pride and doubt. Let your will tune my heart, guide my hands to bring light into every room I enter, even if just for a moment. The prayer feels like a release, a letting go of the burdens I've carried for too long. A gentle breeze sweeps over me, and within it, a subtle nudge I feel, a divine assurance that I am not alone in my journey. The realization unfolds like the river's current, persistent, sure, and deceptively simple in its truth. With renewed determination, I wrap the broken string around a small pebble, a symbolic act of persistence and craft. Letting this new understanding guide my path, the pebble feels smooth in my hand, a reminder that even broken things can find a place in the story. I secure the guitar with care and start to play, improvising with the remaining strings. The sound is different but still resonates, a testament to resilience. Each note rises in the evening air, weaving into the urban symphony. Transforming the ordinary into sacred, I find peace in the imperfection, a metaphor of God's grace in my life. The music flows through me, a living prayer, an offering to the one who sees the unseen. As the night deepens, the lamps along the river begin to flicker on, casting a warm glow, their light shimmering on the water's surface. People pause to listen, some nod in appreciation, and for the first time I see myself not as a performer but as a vessel for this light, this music. A small crowd gathers, drawn not by spectacle but by the quiet miracle of music remade. I see hope in their eyes, and I realize in this sacred moment, heaven has touched earth.
Shepherd of my soul, guide my steps with your wisdom. Grant me the courage to face the brokenness with faith, as I strive to be a light bearer in the shadows of this world. Teach me to listen with a heart open to your whispers. In your hands let my journey be renewed and whole. Amen.
Candle in the storm. Cacti flower in silence. The world is silent as I enter the bakery, the familiar creak of the old wooden door welcoming me into my haven. It's a winter dawn, the air sharp like glass. I flick on the lights, and the space glows softly, shadows dancing across the flower-dusted surfaces. Here, in this quiet sanctum, the Holy One knows this is my sacred place, where the hum of ovens and aroma of dough speak louder than words, transcending earthly language. As I knead, my hands move rhythmically, pressing down, folding over, a reminder of life's rhythms. Each motion syncs with silent prayers rising from within, becoming a lifeline to a presence greater than my own. Lord of mercy, I whisper, feeling the dough push back against my palms. Guide my hands, bless this work. The words are tendrils of hope twining upward, mixing with the flurry air, seeking the heavens, tying me to the divine. This place feels like home, though far from where I fled. Here, in this immigrant bakery at 4 a.m., I find solace. But a storm brews as quietly as the dough rises. Outside, whispers of rivalry float on the winter wind, gnawing at my sanctuary across the street. A new bakery challenges mine, their lights casting a rival glow on the snow-draped street. The tension knots in my stomach, a reminder of life's unpredictability. A rivalry unfolds. By midday, the sun struggles through clouds, and I watch as customers drift toward the newcomer. My heart sinks, await amid the warm, yeasty air, a longing for certainty against the unknown. Doubt gnaws at my resolve. Wrapping around my heart, I squeeze my eyes shut against the tide of uncertainty. Shepherd of my soul, I plead silently, show me the way through this storm. My prayer feels unanswered, the world remains unchanged. Snow continuing to blanket the streets in solitude. I face the truth, the ache of competition, fear of loss, loneliness of striving alone in an indifferent world. Yet in prayer's aftermath, a seed is planted, a nudge toward grace, a reminder that light overcame darkness and hope was never extinguished by fear. The snow falls heavier, a hush blanketing the town, preparing the next batch of loaves. I recall my grandmother's story about a candle, lighting the way amid a tempest. Her voice echoes in my memory, transcending time and distance. I pause, hands lingering over the dough, listening to the stirring within. A whisper from the past urging me toward light and compassion. The turning point. Late afternoon, the light waning. A decision forms, a bud of spring through ice. I craft extra loaves, not for sale but sharing. A gesture born from a heart seeking peace over pride. Faith in goodness that can grow from such acts, I pray. Not from crisis, but a turning heart. Lord of mercy, grant me courage. I whisper, warmth seeping into my bones. Let me be a light, a candle in this storm. The gesture feels monumental. Each loaf carries a piece of me, a message of goodwill in its crust, packing bread into a basket. I step into the cold. Each step on ice declares against fear, a song of faith in harmony with my soul's yearning. The rival bakery looms, its windows glowing amber, a reflection of my own at dawn, reminding me of our shared journey. Inside, eyes widen at my arrival. The rival, an elderly woman with flint-like eyes, watches as I offer the basket. Her stern demeanor softens as I approach. Bread for you, I say, heart pounding with each word. A token of peace, a chance to share in this community. The basket feels heavy, symbolic of burdens I carry, yet lightened by giving. The possibility of connection. Her eyes soften,
A thaw I recognize, a mirror of my heart's journey, an invitation to grace that transcend words. We exchange simple words, but the silence is filled with grace beyond expression. A sacred space where fear fades, I sense God's guidance. A whisper to trust and release burdens. A reminder I'm not alone in this world of flower and storms. My path lit by compassion.
Holy One, light my path when I am lost. Teach me to give when my heart holds tight. Guide me gently through the storms of life. To trust in your warmth and eternal light. Amen. Fluorescent lights hum, casting a cold glow over the bustling emergency room. As I pour a lukewarm cup of coffee, the weak aroma fails to mask the antiseptic scent, clinging to everything around me. A cacophony of ringing phones and announcements reverberates, a siren call to lives teetering on chaos. It's my third consecutive night here, and the hospital lobby feels like an old worn shoe, familiar but offering little comfort. Returning to my station, I face the computer screen with its endless list of names and ailments, a digital testament to human frailty. Dozens of people pass through my hands, each shift their stories condensed into numbers in a system that hardly changes. Amidst this I steal a moment of solace, bowing my head slightly and whisper, Lord of mercy, help me remember these souls, to see them as you do, with eyes of compassion. For a moment, warmth courses through me, as if the shepherd of my soul is reaching out, weaving my fragmented thoughts into hope. It's a reassurance that perhaps even here He is present, transforming my small prayer into something vast and compassionate. The crisis beckons, the tranquility shatters as a paramedic bursts through the doors, urgency etched into her face. She wheels in a gurney with practice speed. A young man lies upon it, his skin a chalky canvas, a bloom of crimson spreading across his shirt. The room descends into organized chaos, a symphony of urgent voices and beeping monitors echoing the frantic rhythm of my heart. I cling to my station as if it's a lifeline, feeling anxiety surge around me. The nurse calls for backup, her voice a steady enforce. Amid the noise I close my eyes and block out the sirens.
Holy One, grant them your strength. I plead, let your hands guide theirs. My prayer is a fragile thread woven with desperation. Yet in this plea there's stillness, a certainty of His presence among the healers, binding them in sacred duty. Hours glide past, marked by routine, data entry, and fleeting conversations. The shift changes, faces swapping in this incessant dance of care. The young man's family arrives, eyes swollen with tears, voices low with whispered prayers in their eyes. I see reflections of my fears, doubts echoing the silent prayers, weaving through the hallways. Stepping outside, the cold air bites my skin. The stars a reprieve from the hospital's hum. The heavens above remind me of His grandeur. Lifting my gaze, I let the vastness wrap my weary heart. Shepherd of my soul, I whisper, help me find the courage to truly care, to let hope stitch the tears around me. This is my turn in prayer, a weary soul seeking strength and vulnerability. As the wind brushes my cheeks, I feel a nudge toward a decision, to learn their names and stories, to hold on to something beyond the here and now. Guided by grace, re-entering the hospital. The night feels lighter, as if infused with fresh hope. With each name entered into the system, I silently attach a prayer, asking God to see them as His creations, beloved and deserving of healing. Each prayer is a small act of faith, the thread stitching through the day's fabric, affirming God's presence. The young man stabilizes, the crisis ebbing like a receding tide. I watch as relief softens his family's brows, faces illuminated by gratitude and newfound hope. In their whispered thanks, I sense God's silent affirmation, a promise that hope and prayer are intertwined within this demanding place. Holy One, guide my hands and heart to serve with compassion, to listen with love. Let your peace dwell in the chaos of life. May my prayers stitch the brokenness I witness, until we find healing in your light. Amen.
walking where peace remains. Act I, the lingering ashes. Dusk settled over the city, a heavy shroud of grief echoing the inferno's aftermath. My smoke-stained jacket clung to my shoulders, a reminder of chaos. The acrid smell of charred wood lingered as cold winds swept through desolate streets. Crackling embers murmured softly against the eerie silence, casting long shadows from jagged remains. I kicked debris into the gutter, its tumble mirroring my disarrayed thoughts. In my gloved hand was a child's drawing, salvaged from rubble, a testament to lost innocence. The colorful stick-figure family beneath a bright sun, now muted by tragedy, was a haunting specter of a consumed world. A world vanished in flames. The drawing symbolized love and dreams, now veiled by ash and smoke. Kneeling, clutching the picture to my chest, despair welled up, raw and pleading. O Lord of mercy, why couldn't I save them all? Why was I spared? My voice trembled, a lament reverberating against the stillness before me. Bowing my head, I felt crushed under a burden too immense to bear alone. The street listened, holding its breath in the silence of my prayer. The voice in the silence. Hours slipped away like sand through fingers as I sat on the curb under golden streetlights against the indigo sky. The urban lullaby contrasted the storm within my soul. In the stillness, a gentle whisper drifted through, as intangible as a breeze. It wasn't a sound, but a breath the heart perceived, an invitation from beyond. Walk where peace remains, it whispered, touching my soul's depth. Not a command, but an offering, an invitation to step beyond understanding. Closing my eyes, I felt the presence in the air, as gentle as the evening breeze on my soot-covered face. My restless heart found a doorway to peace beyond comprehension, cradling my weary spirit. Deep within, I knew I had to release guilt rooted in my soul, shepherd of my soul. I whispered, guide me through darkness, help me find courage to move forward, to walk in your peace. Each word was a step into divine mystery, a surrender to hope amidst despair. Stepping into light. The next night, as the city resumed its nocturnal rhythm, I returned to the fire station, embraced by its familiar clang of metal and scent of clean gear. A sanctuary amidst chaos, my jacket hung with the child's drawing safely inside. Echoes of prayer and peace called within me. I couldn't change the past, but I could honor lost lives by living with purpose. Looking at my weary yet determined comrades, I said, let's set up a support program for those affected by the fire. My voice hopeful, we can rebuild not just structures, but lives. Their nods and murmurs of support soothed my heart, the burden of survivor guilt lifted, replaced by purpose born from answered prayer. Their eyes met mine, a shared mission flickering in them, a sacred promise to heal wounds through action and love. The quiet transformation weeks passed as we helped the community rise from ashes. Peace planted by prayer took root in my heart. I sought strength to be a vessel of comfort and resilience.
each act of kindness, each healing step, testify to the promise, walk where peace remains. The city scarred yet resilient, hummed with whispers of healing, a hopeful chorus rising from ruins. Every evening, as long shadows stretched and windows glowed softly, I sat in solitude and prayed. God's guiding presence grew within me, a steady light in gathering dusk, illuminating my path. The whispers of the past became the song of my present, a hymn of redemption and renewal. Holy One, grant me the courage to face each day with grace. Guide my steps in your peace and let your love be my compass. Heal the wounds of those who walk in darkness. May your presence be felt in every heart, now and forever. Amen. the hospital corridor. The rain taps gently against the hospital windows as night deepens. A soft symphony against a hushed world and waiting. Each drop is a liquid note, adding its rhythm to the quiet performance of hope and fear. Fluorescent lights cast a serene glow down the sterile corridor where I stand alone. The illumination of flickering hope against the gloom of uncertainty. The linoleum floor seems to stretch endlessly, a cool, glossy surface that mirrors my spiraling thoughts. My heart aches with the weight of strained family ties. Each heartbeat a reminder of unresolved whispers, and my brother's raspy breathing, a metronome of mortality in a fragile silence. Nurse Caroline, a figure of calm, walks quietly past, her attire crisp, her eyes kind, and knowing her presence has been a constant throughout my vigil over the past 3 nights. A quiet watcher of my pacing, my tears, my silent prayers woven into this place. She leaves a cup of hot tea at the chair beside me, its steam curling into the air like a silent offering of comfort before she continues her rounds with a gentle smile. I lean against the cool wall, the solid structure grounding me momentarily in the midst of chaos. Closing my eyes, I let out a shaky breath that carries the weight of a broken spirit. Lord of mercy, I whisper, my voice low and raw, scraping like a confession against the stillness. I don't know how to reach him, I don't know how to mend what's broken. The words spill from my heart, each a plea rising into the corridor's cavernous expanse. The hallway seems to hold its breath in reverent expectation, all noise subdued by my earnest cries. Footsteps echo softly, a reminder of life's persistent presence. The rhythmic beeping of machines, a guides my wandering thoughts, restless and drifting like leaves in a gentle stream. Here, enveloped by the hospital's hum, I wait for peace, for a sign, for guidance, tethering my soul to the hope of reconciliation. My heart still pulsing with phased, fragile light. Black to quiet witness. Later I find myself in the chapel, a dimly lit space with a stained glass window reflecting the rainy night and casting a riot of color upon the aged wooden pews. The light dances across the floor, a sacred path leading to the altar where the presence of the Holy One is felt, soothing my anxiety like balm on a wound with an unseen hand. Shepherd of my soul, I pray, hands clasped tight, knuckles white with desperation. Guide me, help me restore what was lost. My voice is steadier now, an earnest prayer rising amidst the silence, mingling with the Spirit's breath. The warmth of the Holy Spirit is palpable, whispering through the silence like a gentle breeze, stirring up faith within me. In my heart I sense a gentle nudge, urge, urging me to act, to bridge the gap, to bind wounds with grace. It's not the answer I expected, but its clarity pierces through my uncertainty. Like a lighthouse beam through fog, a sense of courage fills me, dispelling shadows of doubt, a gift from the Spirit Himself. The nurse catches my eye as I leave the chapel. She nods, her expression one of understanding, affirming that my prayers have been heard by a listening God who carefully holds a fractured heart's cries. Her presence a silent witness to the Spirit's stirrings tonight. A phone call in the rain. With trembling fingers I step into the waiting room, its walls echoing with stories of healing and hope. The rain dances against the window, a backdrop to my pounding heart. Each drop a reminder of time's passage and the urgency of reconciliation. My brother's number is stored under dearest, a relic from before division fractured our closeness, a testament to bonds once cherished. I dial and listen to the line connect, each ring a testament to years of silence, each pause a bridge between our separate worlds. My brother answers with a tentative hello. His voice is tentative, filled with the echoes of our shared past. I find the words long awaited, it's me. I say softly, voice no longer unsure, but brimming with hope, like the first light of dawn breaking a long night. Can we find a way back? I just want us to start again. The silence that follows is filled with rain's rhythmic patter and hospital sounds, a choir echoing reconciliation and the promise of renewal. Yet beneath it all I feel the Lord of Mercy's presence.
whispers of rain. Cacti, the parched land. The earth groans beneath an unyielding sun, its surface a cracked mosaic yearning for renewal. Dusty winds blow over fields that my family has lovingly tended for generations. Each breath of air carries the whispers of ancestors, their voices recalling times of plenty and of famine, weaving stories of endurance and faith. Kneeling, I touch the parched soil, feeling its rough texture against my fingers. Shepherd of my soul, I whisper, my voice trembling with the weight of unshed tears. Why have you hidden your face from us? My words rise like fragile dust, a plea cast into the heavens in search of divine reassurance. The cicadas sing their relentless dirge, a background to my desperate prayer. When a gentle breeze caresses my cheek, a fleeting touch of grace that stirs something within me. A thought blooms, learn joy from the birds.
Raising my eyes, I watch swallows weave intricate patterns in the sky above. Despite the scorching heat, they dance with abandon, a celestial ballet that sows seeds of hope amidst the barrenness. The swallow's untroubled flight becomes a living hymn, lifting my spirit and kindling a spark of joy within me. The cry for mercy, twilight arrives, painting the horizon with hues of pink and gold. A gentle cloak over a weary land. I kneel at the edge of my fields, this sacred space where I lay bare my soul before the vast expanse of sky. Lord of mercy, I plead, my voice quivering in the night's embrace. Do not let us wither. Show us your compassion through the blessing of rain above. Stars awaken one by one, twinkling like distant friends, each a beacon of faith and possibility. Silence wraps around me like a soft cloak, a quiet prelude to the promise of answered prayers. A memory surfaces, vivid and sweet, the exhilaration of a childhood rainstorm, the intoxicating scent of earth renewed, raindrops mingled with innocent laughter. It is a remembrance and a promise, urging me to trust in the unseen, to hope when hope seems a distant dream. My heart beats in time with the sleeping earth, an echo of longing and expectation, the turning of the heart. At dawn, the horizon blushes with a new day as I traverse my fields, expectant yet burdened. Each footfall is accompanied by the crunch of brittle leaves, reminders of both decay and potential rebirth. I pause mid-stride, bowing my head in earnest prayer. Holy One, I utter softly, teach me to find joy in all you create, even in barrenness. Guide my hands with hope, these words are my
the path of faith, tending to the land with renewed resolve, planting dormant seeds and trusting the unseen hand of provision. Each movement harmonizes me with the earth's ongoing narrative, a testament to perseverance against adversity. The air seems different, cooler, as if the breath of winter mingles gently with the lingering warmth of summer. A lone bird perches silently on a weathered fence post. Its presence, vibrant and steadfast, becomes an emblem of endurance. Or I meet and I sense in its gaze a shared understanding, an unspoken promise. Gratitude swells within me, echoing the melody of creation's enduring hope. Promise of rain, promise of rain. Days flow into one another, woven with labor and prayer. My hands marked by the story of the soil. There is a new charge in the atmosphere, a promise murmured through swaying branches. One afternoon as the sun begins its descent, the sky thickens with clouds, assembling like an orchestra, preparing for a grand symphony. I pause in my work, breath suspended, as the first raindrops fall upon the thirsty earth, lifting my face to the heavens. I let the rain's cool kiss cleanse my worries away. The skies open, releasing a torrent of life-giving water, and the land drinks deeply of this blessing. Joy explodes within thee, breathtaking. Waiting on the Lord, act I, shadows in the shelter. The winter night crept in stealthily, weaving long shadows across the aged city shelter's walls. Outside, a bitter wind howled, its icy tendrils slipping through cracks, chilling the room despite the crowd's warmth. Inside lingered the scent of simmering soup, mingled with desolation, wrapping those seeking refuge in a fragile reminder of humanity. Hannah, a volunteer wrapped in quiet empathy, moved thoughtfully among the huddled forms, arms burdened with blankets. Each blanket promised warmth and solace, a shield against the cold. But as she counted this soft cargo, a frown appeared. One blanket was missing. Compelled by compassion, Hannah navigated through the room, her breath mingling with cool air, forming wisps of vapor. The symphony of murmurs and rustling bodies resonated with her own thoughts,
frustration quickened her pace. Yet as she walked, her eyes caught a candle's flicker, casting orange light through a window, a beacon cutting through gloom. It reminded her of the greater light in her heart, often a fragile flame against the bleakness in her soul. A prayer took shape, raw and whispered fervently. Lord of mercy, she breathed, interlocking her fingers. I am lost in these shadows. Guide me to find what is needed. Let your will be done. Her words ascended, and a soft assurance settled over her, a whisper of divine presence amid chaos, warming her heart like kindling catching a spark. Hannah's prayer lingered in the air, weaving through the shelter a harmonious blend of hope and despair. She resumed her search, each step a plea for divine guidance. Her hands brushed storage bins, and near the last one something unexpected caught her eye. A pair of worn leather shoes, sole scuffed yet enduring. These shoes, forgotten amid clutter, mirrored those who shuffled through unnoticed yet enduring. A whispered prompting touched her heart, a nudge shifting her perspective. Perhaps the missing blanket was a divine invitation to open her heart wider. She knelt, cradling the shoes with tenderness from newfound insight, and her lips formed another prayer. Shepherd of my soul, she prayed, her voice steady. Teach me to see beyond the needs I expect to fill. Open my heart to your will and grant me courage to act. The prayer settled within her, a seed of serenity anchoring her spirit. Understanding illuminated her path like dawn, breaking through darkness, awakening her to the reality that all deserve dignity and kindness. Action born of prayer, peace permeated Hannah. The shelter quieted, souls finding rest under exhaustion and borrowed comfort. In the half-light, Hannah approached Robert, a man adrift, his visage weathered yet resilient like a tree. He spoke little, yet his eyes bore witness to storms, each wrinkle a testament to battles fought. Robert, she called softly, extending the shoes. These found their way to me, perhaps meant for you. Surprise flickered in his eyes, transforming into gratitude. He accepted them with a nod, words unnecessary amid shared humanity. The evening pressed on, lighter with mutual understanding passing between them, like an invisible thread. In that moment, felt enveloped by the Holy One's presence, a warm mantle of grace. Not every prayer unfolds with miracles, but the quiet transformation of a listening heart willing to change was a miracle. The shelter ceiling seemed to lift, revealing stars, and Hannah knew. Holy One, in shadows you are my light. In searching you are my guide. Teach me patience and this.
On a winter night, the city lay shrouded in an icy mist. The rain fell in a steady rhythm, echoing the hurried footsteps of those seeking warmth. Sarah entered the shelter, her cheeks flushed from the biting wind, shaking rain from her coat. Each droplet vanished into the warm embrace of the room, thick with the scent of simmering soup and damp woolen clothes. Volunteers moved with quiet efficiency, offering the homeless life's essentials, blankets, meals, and clothes, a temporary refuge from the harsh world outside. Sarah organized supplies, her eyes practiced at finding those in need. She noticed old Tom hunched by a radiator, his coat like wilted leaves, shadows under his eyes telling tales of struggle. "Where's your blanket, Tom?" she asked, her voice warm with concern. "Gone," he replied, voice strained like windows rattling in the wind. "Must have lost it." Sarah's heart clenched with empathy, knowing the blanket's value as a barrier against the cold gripping the city. She scanned the room for spares, but the shelves were bare, a stark reminder of the invisible battles many faced, feeling helpless. She found a quiet corner, knelt, and prayed. "Lord of mercy, guide me. I feel helpless. Show me how to help Tom." The rain's soft patter against the window accompanied Sarah's prayer, a steady rhythm marking time. Sitting silently, she felt something stirring within, a gentle nudge, as if the air whispered, "Be the warmth." It resonated in her soul, like distant angels' wings. Opening her eyes, she saw the world anew, the room alive with purpose, every detail imbued with divine significance. The cold became an invitation, a call to action. She glanced at her snug, fleece-lined boots, considering what it would be like to walk in Tom's worn shoes. The thought was jarring yet profound. Her gaze returned to Tom, his bare feet shivering on the concrete floor, each shiver a silent cry for mercy. "Lord, give me courage," she whispered, steadying herself as she untied her boots, feeling the act's sacredness akin to the widow's might. Love without expectation. Sarah approached Tom, her worn soles nestled in her arms. "Here, Tom," she said, offering softly as she pressed them into his bewildered arms. "Take these, they'll keep you warm." Tom looked confused and disbelieving, his brow creasing like crumpled paper. "But what about you?" he stammered, his voice filled with concern. "I'll be fine," she assured him, the cold seeping through her socks to her feet, a reminder of her sacrifice. "I have more at home. You need these more." Tom took them, his hands trembling, gratitude and disbelief warring on his features. His eyes glistened with unshed tears, each a testament to the warmth kindling in his heart. "Thank you," he murmured, gently tracing the soft interior as warmth kindled his spirit. Walking away, Sarah didn't feel the chill or the rain drumming on the shelter windows. Instead, warmth unfurled in her heart, breaking through the frost. Gratitude in the rain. The rain continued its gentle descent as Sarah stepped outside. Each droplet seemed to carry a message of grace, whispering renewal over the city. Her steps, now lighter in an extra pair of shoes from the donation box, were guided by hope, each one a silent hymn of love offered freely. In that moment, she understood prayer wasn't just words in solitude. It was action, a living testament to faith, love given without strings. Every step echoed this truth beating in her heart.
Shepherd of my soul, in the stillness of rain, teach me to love without expectation, to act with open hands and an open heart. Guide my steps as your whispers show the way. Make me a vessel of your grace, unto others as unto you. Amen.
In the shelter of neon and rain, cacti, whispers in the rain. Rain drums a relentless melody, casting shimmering reflections on the city streets. Beneath flickering neon lights, I stand at a bus stop, a lone figure against the cacophony of the night. The word open blinks defiantly through the downpour. A beacon amidst the gray, I watch the rain slide down windows, recalling an old psalm, a memory wrapped in childhood prayers. Clasping my hands, I feel the chill seep through my skin. Droplets cling to my lashes as I turn inward, seeking solace. Lord of mercy, hear me, I whisper, my voice a fragile thread amidst the storm. Life's unexpected turns have led me to this moment of uncertainty. Each step like treading through doubt's riptide. Guide me through this storm, I plead, longing for his guidance. Clinging to the belief he listens amidst chaos. Echoes of salvation. Rain lightens as dawn approaches, hues of gold painting the sky. A sliver of hope peeks through boarding the bus. I find myself cocooned among strangers. Shadows dance as streetlights pass. Faces lost in early musings against the window's cool glass. The city's pulse thrums around me. A gentle nudge, a quiet voice in my soul. We stop near an old tenement, its cracked facade a mirror to my weary heart, drawn by an unseen force. I step off, feeling guided by sacred hands, pausing at a worn stairwell. I kneel, stone biting my knees, as grounding as my prayer. Shepherd of my soul, I begin, voice trembling amidst the waking city. I have strayed, lost amidst fears. Here, I surrender. Forgive me, O Lord. My prayer rises, a blossom reaching for sun. Releasing long-held burdens, I sense warmth stirring within. A whisper of life in my soul's stillness. With resolve, I ascend the creaking stairwell. Wood groaning with each step, I knock on a weathered door. Heart pounding with anticipation, familiar faces greet me. Family estranged by misunderstanding and pride.
In the morning light, words flow like a stream, washing over past hurts. In this sacred space, I feel God's presence, His assurance knitting our hearts. Awkward silences yield to laughter through tears. Forgiveness blooms, delicate yet resilient. The lost are found, love mending life's tapestry with threads of past and hope, a testament to redemption. Oh Lord of mercy, thank you for guiding me through the storm. In your light, I have found my way back, forgiven and renewed. May your grace continue to lead me wherever my path may go. Teach me to trust in your wisdom, to walk in the footsteps